What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. I'm going to keep on playing Forager because I like this game. I like this game a lot. You know, normally I don't stretch things out like this when I do my first impressions videos, but frankly, I'm having a good time, like you're having a good time, so why shouldn't we keep playing? Life is all about little indulgences. And so anyways, let's have a look around here. I don't remember exactly what I was working on. It's been a couple of days since the last time I was playing. And so we've got steel over here. Let me take a look at the anvil real fast to see what we got going on there. Nothing much going on that side. Here we've got wheat seeds going through right there. I think realistically, probably what we want to look at is just our ability to... I think I could just eat grain too. I totally can. I can just eat grain. That's amazing. I'm just going to eat grain from now on because I can do that. Let's go ahead and we will swipe out a couple more. Ooh, yeah, we got a diamond out of that one, I think. Either that or a sapphire. It's something. It's something that gives us money moolahs. And so let me get all that cash real fast. We got 1,000 right there. If I go to my buy land menu, what are we looking at for prices at the moment? We can afford the land right here. Well, let's do it then. Let's buy some new land and see what happens. We've got access to a few more gold bars over here. Although, frankly, I think I've got more than enough when it comes to, like, random resource. Oops, I smacked a chicken. My bad, I didn't mean to. It wasn't my intent to smack a chicken today. I know in the past, I've been notoriously hard on chickens. I've been very aggressive and very mean to chickens. But that time around, it was a complete and total accident. The bad part is like the boy that cried wolf. Nobody believes me. I said I didn't mean to kill the chicken this time. But all the other times, people are like, yeah, but what about all the other times, though, bro? What about all the other times? And I'm like, well, those times it was an act of desperation. Like, the chicken had to go because I was hungry. Like, when you're hungry, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I can make 40 gold bars right there. That sounds pretty good to me. Let's walk around and see if we can't find a little bit of coal. I love the fact that we got that mining ability that allows us to get basically whatever we need. I'm gonna eat some berries. There we go. Gotta wait for that meter to fill on up. Fill on up. There it is. Got it. Look at that bar fill up. This is the most engaging gameplay ever. You will agree. Let's keep swacking some trees here. I love that ability we got that gives us coal every single time we hit a rock. That's like one of my favorite things in the whole world. It's seriously one of the better abilities we've ever gotten because it allows us to at least have a slow trickle of coal regardless of what we're doing. Oh, there's something right there too. It's a gold node. Man, this place is like the fabled universe right now. This is what we spent like an entire century looking for. A land just overflowing with berries and also rocks that you can hit with gold to turn into more gold. You ever think about that fact? We're hitting gold with a thing made out of gold to get more gold. I don't know if that bothers you or not, but it's just like, it's the way things go. I ain't gonna get rid of these bushes right here. There we go. And then we're gonna go up and try to find a little bit more coal so that our mining will go a tad more effectively. I'm a little bit worried about my inventory freaking the hell out, but I'm not gonna like think about it too hard because we just picked up a whole bunch of gemstones, and frankly, that's kind of like, I don't know, it's convinced me not to look too hard at the situation. It's convinced me not to look too hard at the situation because I love getting gold. But what we need to do for right now, oh, we got a coal rock back there too. All right, so with you, let's go ahead and make a bunch of iron right there. And as the bricks fly out of there, we'll just kind of use them for whatever we got to use them for. I am going to throw all of you in there. I'm going to throw those inside of here until my game lags out. And so that was good enough to get us like another 100 gold. Worked out. I'm not a big fan of crafting myself coins for right now, but there's really not a whole lot else for us to do as far as the game is concerned. Let me take a look at buildings and see what we got available. So we already did the market. We've got a generator. What do I want a generator for? Who cares what I want a generator for? Let's go ahead and make some. It's going to take us some coal, though, to get some steel going. And so hopefully I can get like 2 nodes going with nothing but steel. Not as much coal as I would have liked. Not as much coal as I would have liked. And then on the opposite end, oh yeah, we're hungry again. We do tend to be hungry a lot. I know the feeling. I'm hungry a lot, so I can empathize. I have empathy for hungry people. All these hungry people, where do they all come from? Oh my god, we have harvested so many things. We've gotten another level up, so we're level 12 right now. We've taken geology with mining. Rocks drop 25% more minerals. We can go with cooking, so 25% more energy, and unlocks cooked meals. Let's do that. I would love to have cooked meals. That sounds fantastic. And so we've unlocked bread. And so now that we've unlocked bread, I guess I'll go ahead and, I think it's probably in the oven. We can make bread. Yep, there it is right there. So let's make some bread. I'm interested to see how much hunger it's going to cure for me. We are producing things like around the clock. I'm not going to use the meat for right now. I'm not going to use the meat. Don't worry, the meat's just going to sit inside of our inventory. Maybe we'll put it on the bread if we're feeling like particularly, I don't know, ambitious. I think we're going to invent a new thing. I don't think that's ever been done in the islands before, so let's see how much bread gives us. I mean, it's a huge pain in the ass to make bread, and so I figure it's probably pretty good for us. It gave us about a half a meter. A little bit a little bit more than a meat, but, you know, given the extra work that goes in, I don't know how much I'm going to focus on making bread, just because... it's kind of, you got to grow the plants, you got to do shovelly-do stuff. There we go, we'll grab some of that right there. Bushes, you're in the way. I'm sorry, but you must die for the great Imperium that we are now building upon this island. A little bit more coal right there. We wanted to make some steel, I think was the next thing that we were leaning towards. So there it is, more steel for everybody. How much steel do I need to make the generator? I need that and 16 bricks. With 16 bricks, I think we still need coal in order to kiln that up. I don't see a whole lot of rocks growing around here. I don't know if that's due to the fact that we just have too many trees or what's happening there. But let's go ahead and I'm going to beat up some trees. And once we get the trees up and out of the way, that'll give us some fruit to eat. And then I'm going to take the last furnace, I think, and we're going to burn some tree flesh. And we're going to turn it into coal. It's amazing how much energy you lose in this game, even once you have updated tools. I'm consistently impressed. So there's our coal right there. Oh, never mind. I don't have the money for... All right, sand, give me $1. There it is. Imagine a world where for a single grain of sand you could get $1. What an economic system, man. What a system. What a system to be a part of. What a world of equality, although I get the feeling the beaches would be mined out pretty fast. You'd see a lot of people spending all day down at the beach. I'd be driving to a beach right now. I'm 20 minutes from the beach. You better believe I'd be headed to the beach. I'd be like, listen, I got to get my grains of sand before everybody else all takes them up, man. The environment's going to have to wait. I'm trying to get mine, dude. I'm trying to make a little bit of money here. I'm going to use all that wood to make some coal so that we have a little bit left over. I don't think we're going to need that much coal, but I do think we are going to need some coal. And that's where the differentiating factor is there. If we caught any fish in here, I wouldn't be against that either. Hey, there's some fishies. Yup. Not bad. Out of all those harvests, we actually got 5 fish out of there. That's not as terrible as I thought it would be. I kind of want to put in a couple more of the furnaces. I don't know if it's worth it, but like I could put another one right there, and it wouldn't be too big of a problem. I'm just trying to give myself extra means of production just in case I need them. And then I could put another one right there. I mean, it's taking up a lot of space, but frankly, what else are we going to do with it, you know? Now I can make more. Oh, I only have 1 coal. How do I only have 1 coal? I should have way more coal than that. I should be a coal-coated bastard at this point. I should have coal for a minute, for days, for an hour, for a year. Alright, well, let's go to the new island. Maybe the new island has gemstones. That's on a plus. Ain't nothing to turn down right there. And there's a little bit more coal. Dude, we got 4 diamonds out of 1 rock. The diamond in the Ryman in the rough. Alright, so we got some things right there. We'll go ahead and... Oh, man, my gemstones despawned again. Ain't that some shit. I'm gonna eat this baby chicken then, right in front of his mother, because I go hard like that. We go hard in the paint out here at the Nerd Castle. I think the big problem is that our coal is not stacked up properly. Yeah, there it is right there. It's not stacked up properly. There we go. Get it all out of the inventory. And then we'll restack it. Now we should have 17 coal, which will make this a lot easier. But that also means we have no fishies, because our inventory is still doing that weird thing where it's like dropping items or whatever. But it's like the items are so prevalent and they come back. That's the thing. So it's kind of like a mini Christmas for me. Like normally it would be a bug that would upset me, but at the end of the day, like my items always come back eventually. And so it's like, well, it's not that big of a deal. Like they come back at some point and you just got to know to clear them out of the inventory real fast when they do. What else do we have going on here? You're pooping out eggs. That chicken right there is doing... Oh, one of our gemstones came back. You see what I mean? They always come back. They're like the proverbial Canadian cat. They always come back the very next day. The cat came back. You know, I saw that cartoon one time when I was like 8 years old, and it's been stuck in my head ever since. I'm not even shitting you. I've seen that cartoon one time. We used to have this thing on Cartoon Network where I lived that was called Oh Canada, where like one day a week they would play Canadian cartoons for a couple of hours, or for like an hour or something like that. And I shit you not, I have seen that song one time. one single time, and I still remember the hook to that song. That's the hallmark of a well-written song right there. That is the hallmark of a well-written song. I would like to make the generator. Our steel is all done. How much steel, though, did I need to make this work? I think I needed 12. So I'm going to need 2 more of you. I'm just going to tell it to do half. And then once we have that, make all of the bricks in the worldses. All of the bricks in the worldses. And we'll deal with, you know, item acquisition here in just a minute. I don't know if I ate the fish right there or if I ate the grain. But you know what? I ate something and my health meter is full. So what? Actually, my health meter is very low. But what I'm saying is that I ate... Oh, my fishies came back. Yay. Well, let's eat some of these bugged out fish then. We might as well. And then we'll throw that in there to get like a nice little influx of coinage. Man, the market is the best invention ever. The market! Over here sounding like a libertarian, just being like, the market will save us. The market! Alright, so we've got some fishies over there. That's being taken care of on that side. I think... We haven't found any treasure chests in a while either. It's a little depressing. I feel like I deserve treasure in my life, and we just have not found it. We have just not found it. I'm going to get some berries over here. It seems like the action of eating is what deletes our items the most rapidly and readily. And so that's kind of what I'm trying to stay away from as far as the game is concerned. But I got to wait for some rock respawns. Until we get some rock respawns, there ain't going to be a whole lot of stuff out here that I'm going to be able to do. Cook that right there. We got bricks and everything else doing their thing. Nice. I'm also curious, so if I go into my building menu right now, we also have this mining rod over here. I'm kind of curious how the mining rod is going to help. Like, I get what it's going to do. It's just that, like, I need to see it in action. So maybe we'll do that, too. I'll put in a mining rod over here on this little parcel. And then once we have our mining rod, I think it needs... Oh, my God, it kills everything. It's a death ray. We have a death ray, Nerd Castle. Are you excited about the prospects of having a death ray? Because I am actually weirdly infatuated with this idea. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick right now. This is awesome. I have a death ray. If it shoots the chicken, it is going to be life-altering for me. I think my course of action might be for the future part of my life is that I need to invent a mining death ray. I need to invent one. I need to have this in my life. And until I have this in my life, how can I be happy? The universe never taught me how to be happy without a mining death ray. Like, are you happy right now knowing full well that a mining death ray exists and you can have it? It's basically like an obelisk of light from Command & Conquer. It's like, whoa. I always like the noise it made when it zapped people. I always wondered if that made me sadistic. But I don't know. There's something satisfying about it, man. You remember playing like Command & Conquer and the first time you built an obelisk of light, it would be like, whoom. And I'm not saying that noise is what made me happy. I'm saying the noise that the person made when they got hit with it made me happy. Like, they try to, like, run towards your defenses and it'd be like, whoop. And then you get that, wah! Like that randomly, like, cheesy can thing. You'd be like, wow, that was really awesome. I'm pretty happy about this right now. Hey, look, our gold amount is the best area code in the United States. Yay. Let's see here. We've got, it looks like this mining robot over here might have gone a little bit batshit nutty. It seems to have gone a little crazy. However, it did kill off a lot of trees, and it also gave us chicken babies, so that's pretty cool. So, like, where does the generator factor in? Is my curiosity now. So, like, it just zaps trees all day long and murders them. I get that point. So it just keeps the islands cleared, essentially, and then you just come through and you pick up all the winnings. And it covers the majority of an island, too, which is kind of the nice part about it. Have we regrown any rocks around? Let me have a look around real fast. We have not regrown any rocks. So unfortunately, we're going to be a little bit stuck for a minute. As far as my bricks go, so what does the generator do then? Does the generator maybe increase its radius? Make it, like, more effective, possibly? I don't know, but I kind of want to find out. Like, I'm in curiosity mode. I'm in curiosity mode now where I'm like, well, what does it do, though? Like, inquiring minds want to know. And also, not so inquiring minds. Like, I just want to know what it does. So I've got a bunch of wood over here. I should probably shove that into one of these in order to get more coal. So there it is. We'll turn that into more coal. So now we have double coal production going. I can do a whole bunch of stuff over here to just keep coins producing. I'll probably use about half my gold for that. And then I'll probably use the other half on keys, maybe. I don't know if it's worth it, though. Like, we haven't really found enough treasure chests to inspire me to think that maybe the keys are a good idea. Like, we found the one. I don't see a reason why I can't just, like, print one when I want it. And so maybe what I'll do is I'll just make coins be produced around the clock over here. We've got a whole bunch of gold ore sitting around anyways, so, like, I don't know. Put us back on gold production. We're spitting out gold bars at a rate that, frankly, is kind of terrifying and horrifying. So, hey, here's a coal brick over here, too. This game is odd in its application because it's a game where you basically do like the same repetitive actions like over and over and over again, but each time around you make a little bit more money and it gets a little bit easier because you've got like mining lasers and stuff like that. And for some reason, I'm just infatuated with this game. Like, I really like it. In spite of that major inventory bug we have, I'm still playing it and having a good time. Like, I have no complaints. Like, I really do like Forager. And it's free. It's 100% free. You can go play this right now. Like, you can go jump on itch.io and be like, yeah, I want to play Forager right this second. You can do that. It's available because the developer is not a greedy guy. He emailed me and he's a nice guy. He was like, I really liked your video. He's like, let me know what I could do to help your channel out. Like, he's a really nice dude. And so anyways, go get your free stuff, man. Go play this game. You deserve it. You've earned it. You're worth it. We've got... Damn it, I just want this generator to get done. I just want this generator. There we go. Now we got the generator. So, I don't know what the generator do. But, I'm gonna put it, like, right here, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it does something awesome. Wow, that's taking a bit of effort to craft, though. There we go. So, what do you do? It doesn't know what it does. What does the generator do? I'm like really curious about this. Do I have it in my skill list? Like, let's say that I go... I don't think I can open the skill list. There we go. So, where did I unlock the mining laser is the first question. I don't know. I don't see anything in here that has to do with our mining lasers or our generators. So I'm sort of curious about how far we can go with this thing, but we got a generator right here. Maybe it's not implemented yet. That's the other possibility, is that a lot of features in this game are tagged, and they say right there on them, like, hey, this ain't implemented yet, so, you know, don't expect anything from them. We got 885 coins right now. I'm going to eat that chicken egg, and then I'm going to throw these flowers in the ocean, because that's what you get, flowers. Ain't nobody got time for lollygagging and looking at you right now. Yup, take that, algae. Alright, so I've got a little bit more space to whack you. That's 2 meat right there, 3 meat right there. We should have plenty of food. I'm not that worried about our food supply, but I will make the cooked meat just in case. I do think that, like, the passive, like, 3 or 4 gold you generate from having these up and running at all times is actually worth it. Because that means every 4 to 5 seconds you get, like, 8 coins, which doesn't seem like much, but when it goes out to, like, a minute, that means you're getting, like, 100 coins a minute just passively. And so, like, if you end up at a stopgap where there's not a whole lot of stuff for you to do right now, it's kind of nice to have the extra income. It's kind of nice. That being said, I'm really looking forward to seeing, like, what this game has to offer, like, 6 months from now, essentially. Like, I'm very, very excited about that prospect. I think for right now, the best thing we could do is just build lots more mining rods. Like, the more mining rods we have, the better. I'll probably go with a few more bricks right there because we have plenty of steel. But if I could put mining rods over here, mining rods over there, it's a rod over here, it's a rod over there. Going to clear it all out. Rod in its underwear. I think we just need lots of rods. We need lots of rod up here at the Nerd Castle. And so we need one more brick. One more brick. And so as soon as it spits that out, we'll be able to drop another one up here where it is fertile. So what I'll do is I'll put another mining rod in right here, just to save me the trouble, so that I can be nice and lazy. There we go. Bang that thing into place. Got it. Alright, so we got another mining rod. It's just going to generate resources for us now too. Yeah, definitely don't overeat your food. I did that on purpose right there to show you on the meter that spamming eating food is a bad idea. And that's actually how we got ourselves into trouble at the beginning of this game, by spamming that food. I'll probably put another mining rod in down here too. It seems suitable to me. I don't know. We'll put a mining rod on each major island that we're not, like, even planning on. So if you, the nice thing about the mining rod is if you got an island that you're not even planning on building on, like it's just kind of an island that's there, the nice thing about it is that it'll sit over there and just passively generate resources for you, and then you just swing through. And if it's not equitable land, like it's not land that's doing anything for you, who cares? It's just like it gives you one less excuse to go back out there and try to do stuff. I still don't know what the generator does, but I'm curious about it. It looks like a Nintendo controller, and that gets me a little bit excited. I'm curious to know what it does. I mean, that and the auto gather that they give you for anything produced out of one of your forges or whatever automatically goes into your inventory. That is also a godsend and probably one of my favorite things in the whole game. However, with where we're sitting right now, I'm pretty sure we're out of gameplay. Like, I think we're pretty much at the end of this whole thing. There's not a whole lot of other stuff for us to do as of right now. There sincerely isn't. And so anyways, I think what I'll do is I'll probably stop this series right here. This game is called Forager. It's completely free. You can go play it right now on itch.io. I've got a link for you down below if you wanted to play it yourself. If after watching me play it, you couldn't get enough and you wanted to expand your islands out and keep getting bigger and bigger and more influential and whatever, by all means, you are welcome to do that. And I hope that you will, because this game seems like it's going to be a lot of fun when it's done. Combat is planned. Magic is planned. Hunting is planned. I mean, there's all kinds of things inside of the skills of the game that are already implemented, but then they're labeled as not working just yet. Like, they haven't been put into the game, but the placeholders are there. And so I'm really curious to see what's going to happen once there's actually like Zelda-type mobs in this game, and there's like dungeons and things like that you can find on the varying islands to get special items like boomerangs and stuff like that. Like, I really do think this game is going to be super badass when it releases. So, my name is Splattercat. I show off indie games every single day on the interwebs. I hope you guys will stop by again in the future. If you wanted to see me play games live, you can do that on Twitch TV/Splattercat Gaming every single day at 3 o'clock Pacific time. And other than that, I will see you all later. Thank you for stopping in, everybody, and hi do.